of study in Doctor of Veterinary Medicine under the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Udayana University, is located in Denpasar City, Bali, Indonesia. It is the only veterinary education program in Bali. It is also the oldest veterinary education within the region of Eastern Indonesia. Students who study in our Faculty of Veterinary Medicine come from all over Indonesia. Some even come from Malaysia and Timor-Leste. The Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, for both its bachelor and professional programs, have received excellent accreditation from Indonesian Accreditation Agency for Higher Education in Health. The faculty is progressing to reach our goals of becoming globally recognized veterinary program as stated in our 2020-2025 strategic plans and Udayana University's policy on quality assurance. We currently aim to adopt the Asian University Network Quality Assurance or AUN-QA framework to meet the standard of international education in the Southeast Asia region. The classroom for teaching and learning activities for vet students consists of 8 small classrooms and 1 large classroom. For the small classrooms, each is 24 square meters with the capacity of 25 students. As for the large classroom, it is a combination of 2 small classrooms with a capacity of 50 to 60 students. During the COVID-19 pandemic, classrooms have not been fully used as the teaching process is carried out online. Study room is a place for students and lecturers in conducting discussion sessions. The room is about 24 square meters with a capacity of 25 students. The lecturer facilitating the discussion usually stands or sits in the center of the room. He or she is then surrounded by the students. This study room can also be used for students' extracurricular activities or special interest clubs. The veterinary library or reading room is located in the veterinary school. The reading room is equipped with updated hard copies of scientific reading materials donated by our alumni, as well as grant programs from Udayana University and Ministry of Education and Culture. Currently, our library has 269 textbooks, 4 regular scientific journals, consisting of 3 Indonesian language journals ranked 2nd nationally, and 1 English journal that has been indexed globally. The library also provides 225 electronic books, 1,500 theses for undergraduates, more than 100 master theses, and 47 doctorate dissertations. Our next facility is Veterinary Public Health Laboratory. The laboratory that is used for practicum activities of students in their 6th semester. This laboratory is divided into a research laboratory and a practicum room. The research laboratory is equipped with incubator equipment, laminar airflow, freezer, etc. The research laboratory is used to prepare media and materials before practicum is carried out. Practicum activities at the Veterinary Public Health Laboratory include testing the quality of meat, milk, eggs, and examining bacterial contaminations in veterinary products. In addition to practicum, several students and lecturers' research are also carried out in this lab. Some supporting facilities available in the practicum room include lab benches, common lab tools, and adequate air conditioning facilities. The lab has a capacity of 30 students, and during practicum, students are generally divided into 4 groups. Adjacent to the Veterinary Public Health Laboratory is our Anatomy Laboratory. This lab is used for students during their practicum activities in their first, second, and third semester. The lab has a capacity of 50 students. Facilities available include anatomical framework of cows, horses, cats, dogs, crocodiles, and animal organs used to study muscle and nerve structures. The anatomy lab is equipped with an exhauster, adequate air conditioning system, and some lab benches. The computer room also serves as our biostatistics lab. The computer room is equipped with 25 units of computers from the latest generation. Apart from being used for practicum for biostatistics students, this computer room is also used for the selection test for new university admission, which is carried out again centrally by the university. This is a histology and pathology laboratory. The lab is used for students during their first to sixth semester. Our laboratory is equipped with up-to-date 1 teaching microscope and 25 binocular microscopes. Apart from practicum activities, some students and lecturers' research are also carried out in this lab. Just like other labs we have, histology and pathology lab is also equipped with lab benches, curtain, adequate air conditioning system. Histology lab has a capacity of 20 students. Students who do their practicum are generally divided into 5 groups. This is our immunology laboratory. This laboratory is equipped with laminar airflow, centrifuge, CO2 incubator, minus 40 degrees freezer, etc. The immunology lab is used for research activities for bachelor, master, and doctoral students. Some students other than veterinary medicine also take advantage of the facilities in this lab for their research activities, such as students from medicine, mathematics and natural science, pharmacy, etc. Excellent programs carried out in this lab include the development of monoclonal antibodies for rabies, avian influenza, Newcastle disease, and fasciola. Our laboratory also performs several other tests such as ELISA and immunohistochemistry. The Laboratory of Biomedical Science mainly served as our molecular biology laboratory. It is equipped with thermocycler machines, laminar airflow, ELISA reader, microcentrifuge. Research conducted in this lab are primarily focused on the field of molecular biology. Research are carried out by students and lecturers from our own Faculty of Veterinary Medicine and other faculties such as medicine, mathematics, and natural science. Excellent research programs carried out in this lab include development of genetic engineering, such as DNA cloning and bioinformatic analysis. The next facility is our veterinary teaching hospital. This is our primary facility in producing professional and competent veterinarians. First, there is a registration room where clients or patients who come will be recorded for their identity and complaints before getting any treatment. There is an emergency room where patients with an emergency status will receive first treatment. The facilities available include stainless steel examination table and emergency medical equipment. In this room, clinical examinations are carried out. If a supporting examinations are needed, laboratory examinations both for clinical pathology, radiology are then carried out. Aside from facilities mentioned, the hospital also has an animal crematorium, which is located just outside the hospital. Animal Health Center, or Puskeswan, and Sobangan Bali Cattle Teaching Farm is a collaborative work between Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Udayana University, and the local government of Badung Regency through its Agriculture and Food Security Service. The Puskeswan and the Sobangan Teaching Farm have an area of about 7 hectares, which includes office areas, cow sheds, feed processing facilities, and a nursery area for calves. You are now entering the office complex for Animal Health Center, or Puskeswan. It is equipped with laboratory facilities such as microscopes that are used for examining parasite infections or other disease agents. The capacity of the laboratory is about 5 to 7 people. A meeting room with the capacity of about 40 people is also available within the office complex. With the support of veterinary professionals working in the Animal Health Center, our students can learn how to handle reproductive disorders in large animals, especially Bali cattle. They also learn how to handle several cases in pigs and goats because of their close location with the Animal Health Center. In addition, students also learn how to provide livestock health service for several community-owned livestock groups. The Sobangan Bali Cattle Teaching Farm is also a Bali cattle breeding center for the Badung Regency government. The cattle housing area consists of 6 separate cages with a capacity of 36 to 40 cows each, and it is equipped with an area for calves before weaning. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the activities of professional students are still carried out by implementing strict health protocols, including limiting the number of students participating to only 5 to 10 students. Biochemistry, physiology, pharmacology, and veterinary pharmacy laboratories serve the education process at the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. It is a place for lecturer or student research activities in the field that are related to biochemistry, physiology, pharmacology, and pharmacy. Students from their 1st to 8th semester use this laboratory for their practicum activities. The capacity of the laboratory is about 30 to 40 students. Some practicum activities conducted in this lab include biochemistry practicum level 1 and 2, local and general anesthesia, meiotic mydriatic practicum, drug biotransformation, toxicology practicum, practicum related to organophosphate insecticide, pharmacy practicum, mixing various forms of medicine, making salves, pastes, creams, syrups, and capsules. When doing the practicum, students are generally divided into 2 groups. With standard operating procedures implemented, activities in this laboratory can run effectively. In addition, services for people with special needs are also provided, such as the availability of wheelchairs and ramps, as well as elevators that give access to every floor in the building. For our security and safety during events of emergency, such as earthquake or fire incidents, we have prepared a specific place or safety point for people to gather and proceed to the next evacuation plans. We have provided internet facilities in an artistic cafeteria with a touch of Balinese nuance to provide comfortable study environment for our students. This facility is popular among students and visitors. With high-speed internet access, this facility attracts students when they need an open space to discuss course materials or just to have an informal meeting or gatherings. Those are all the facilities we would like to show you today. Thank you for the opportunity and attention.